Hi guys, it's Mrs. Oatley. Today's 8-6, find and use the median. If you were scouring looking for 8-5, we didn't do 8-5, so we got to skip 8-5, so we're moving right to 8-6. And yesterday, or whatever day you did math last, we talked about the mean, median, and the mode. And today we are just going to be working with some of those things. And this one says find and use the mean. So we're going to get some practice. So let's go ahead and start. It says the median. Again, here's the definition. The middle number in a data set when the data is written from least to greatest. And that's a big thing. You have to have it written from least to greatest or you're not going to find the correct number. Okay? So here we have, it says the numbers below are ordered from least to greatest. Find the median. So we've got 10, 21, 22, 37, and 46. Okay, so we need to find the median. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I know there's 5, which means it's odd. Okay, which means there's going to be a 1 right in the middle. So 2 and 2, what's in the middle? We've got 22. So the median is 22. Okay, now in this next set of numbers written from least to greatest, we've got 6, 9, 12, 20, 21, and 92. Now you might have noticed right away that this is an even set. So I've got 2 and 2 and I'm left with 12 and 20, okay? So I have to find the average of those two numbers, okay? So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna put 12 plus 20, okay? And then I have to divide that. I need to find the mean or the average, and I need to divide that by however many sets numbers in this set, and there are 2. So 12 plus 20 is 32, and 32 divided by 2 is 16. Okay, so right there was an example of how to find the median using a set of numbers that is odd and a set of numbers that is even. Okay. Number 2, the numbers below are not ordered from least to greatest. So we need to rearrange them and then find the median, okay? So I have 13, 3, 0, 83, and 16. Okay, go ahead and rearrange those. So we've got 0, 3, 13, 16, and then 83. Okay, so to find the median, I just go in, and I have one number in the middle, so it is 13. I'm just going to put m equals 13. Okay, now on this next set, I'm guessing it's going to be an even number set, so we can do one of each. Some practice, so we've got 4, 10, 6, 50, 18, and 18. Now again, we can't just go in the middle there. We have to rearrange them from least to greatest. So I've got 4, 6, 10, 18, 18, and 50. Okay, so I'm going to go in by 2, go in by 2. I'm left with 10 and 18. So I've got 10 plus 18. 10 plus 18 is 28. And 28 divided by 2 equals 14. Half of 28 is 14. So m equals 14. So in this set, they were in order. In this set, we had to rearrange them and put them in order. Okay, now the next one that we're going to do, this has a dot plot on there. So I want you to pause the video real quick and get your dot plot caught up to where mine is. Okay, go ahead. Okay, you should have your dot plot looking like mine, okay? But it says this dot plot below displays 9 values. It should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 data values. Find the median of the data. Well, we have been taking data and putting it into a dot plot, and now we're going to take the dot plot and put it into the data and make some data. So again, it's least to greatest. So I'm just going to start over here and go 45, 46, 47, 48. Oh my gosh, I just made a mistake. I'm sorry. Teachers make mistakes all the time. Let's keep going. Again, I don't have anyone to tell me. Mrs. Oatley, you forgot. Okay, let's start over. We've got 45, 46. Here's where my mistake was. I've got 47, 47, 47. 3 times. 48, 49, 49, and 50, okay? So I've got these 10 numbers. I know when it's even, I'm gonna have to do a split. So I've got 2 and 2, 2 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I write it down wrong again? 45, 46, 47, 47, 47, 48, 49, 49, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I mess up? I've got 45, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, duh. I am so sorry, you guys. Okay, goodness. Okay, I'm just struggling, but the struggle is real. Okay. Okay, so I have all 10 numbers written. At least I knew it was even, and I couldn't find that even number. So yeah, you know what? That's a good indicator that you should count your dots and then count your data to make sure that they are the same and there is no discrepancy. So I've got 10 and 10. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm left with 47 and 48. Okay, which means I'm going to take 47 and add it to 48, and that is 95. Okay, and I need to divide it by 2 because there are 2 numbers in my data set. So I'm going to go 95 divide by 2. Well, half of 95 is 47.5 or 47 and a half. Okay. Let's see if Mrs. Oatley can do this next one a little bit better. Okay, number 4. So here is our dot plot. We've got 17, 2 at 19, 3 at 20, 2 at 23, and 1 at 24. Again, we need to find the median. So I've got 17, 2 at 19, 3 at 20, 2 at 23, and 1 at 24. I'm going to double count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. I know that when it's odd, it's going to work out easier. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and again, I'm left with 20 right in the middle there. Okay. Now this next one, you're going to need to pause the video, okay? Please write these down, these animal speeds down, and then I want you to take a minute and write them in least to greatest order, okay? So go ahead and pause, get that written down, and then come back when you're ready. Okay, so we have some animals can move very fast for short distances. The table at the right shows the top speed at which some animals can move. Find the median speed. So here these are, and they're written out of order. So hopefully you've taken the time to take that data from there and make it into a data set that goes from least to greatest. Okay, so you should have 12, 25, 30, 32, 35, 40, 42, and 50. And again, I'm just going to say this over and over. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That gets me every time. If I don't double check, I'm going to get it wrong. So I just double check. Okay, so let's go ahead and, well, we know that it is going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So the middle are going to be 32 and 35. So let's take 32 and 35 and add them together. And we get 67. And half of 67 is going to be 33.5 or 33 and a half. So the mean speed for these animals is 33 and a half. Okay, let's go ahead and turn to the back side. Make sure my paper's in the middle there. Okay, you're going to notice I have filled in this data table up here. Okay, so go ahead and take a minute, get that data table filled in, and then when you write them from least to greatest, you can just use the 2 digits on the side and we'll just eliminate those zeros there. Okay, so put the data in and then write the data over here from least to greatest. Go ahead and get that done. Pause the video and then come back when you're ready. Okay, so we have taken least to greatest. We've got 16, 1, 2, 3, 4 17s, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got an 18 and a 66. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're going to add up. It says the population of 7 cities in Colorado are shown at the table at the right. The populations have been rounded to the nearest 1,000. Find the mean of the data. We've been doing the median, okay? So remember, mean, another word for that, is average, okay? And I did mention there's kind of a little saying to remember it. They say the mean teacher averages all the grades, okay? Because usually we take all your scores that you get and divide it by however many we took in our data set, and that's what your grade is for the unit. Okay, so we're going to take all of those numbers in there, and just to save time, I already did it, and if we add those up, it's 168, okay, and we're going to need to divide by 7, okay, because we have 7 numbers in our data set, okay, and 7 goes into 168 24 times, okay. But here's where we have to go back. It says find the mean of the data. Well, we eliminated the zeros, so we just need to put those zeros in. So the average of all of these numbers over here is 24,000. Okay, find the median of the data. So again, we just need to rewrite it. We've got 16, 17, 17, 17, 17, 18, and 66. It looks a little smaller because I didn't have to put all those plus signs in there, okay? And I do like to double check again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? And we've got 2 and 2 and 1 and 1, so the middle there is 17, but we don't just want to put 17, we want to put 17,000 because I just didn't want to write all those zeros out, okay? And again, I like to circle my answers. Okay. On question C, it says, do you think the mean or the median does a better job at summarizing the data? Well, do you think 24,000, which was the mean, or 17,000, which was the median, summarizes this data here in the table the best? What do you think? Yeah, I think the median does, because our median was 17,000, okay, which is closer to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the numbers in our chart, okay? So it's closer to 6 of the cities. Whereas the mean, if we were to have used the mean, the 24,000, it does not reflect those at all, okay? So in this case, the median did a better job at summarizing the data. And the last part of our video, we're kind of approaching on 15 minutes, this is about Rachel, okay? So I want you to take a minute and get Rachel's chart for her weekly earnings up to 1 and 2, and then I'll walk you through the rest. So if you need to pause it, now's your time to pause. Okay, so it says Rachel has a new part-time summer job. She works 3 days per week. Her earnings for her first 2 weeks of work are shown in the table at the right. So we've got week 1 and week 2. Calculate Rachel's mean, that's the average, per day for each week. So one day she earned 20, the next day she earned 40, and then the next day she earned 30. So if we were going to add all those up, that equals 90. And we would need to divide it by 3 because there are 3 sets. And 3 goes into 9 3 times. So the answer is 30. So her earnings, the average earnings for the week is 30. Okay. Now on week 2, she has different numbers in. So I'm going to put those in, 40, 10, and 40. It doesn't need to be least to greatest because we're just adding them. So 40 plus 10 is 50, and 50 plus 40 is 90. And again, we're going to divide that by 3 because there are 3 numbers in our data set. And again, that's 30. So it just so happens that for week 1 and week 2, her average for the week is $30. So that's kind of nice because if she knows, hey, her average for the week is $30. So she knows, hey, I usually make about $30 a day, okay? So let's go ahead and look down here for her median earnings. And here's where we're going to write these in numerical in order from least to greatest. So we've got week 1, and she had 20, 30, 40, okay? And the middle, well, that's easy because it's just an odd number set, so we've got 30. So her median is 30. And then week 2, again, we've got 40, that's that middle number, okay? And the last question, suppose Rachel wants to summarize her earnings for the first 2 weeks using only one number. Should Rachel choose a mean or a median to summarize her earnings? Why? Well, if she had to pick a number to summarize her earnings for the first 2 weeks, which one should she use? Well, I would probably use the mean because it was the same on both days, whereas this one wasn't the same. So this maybe is a more accurate reflection as to how much she would make. So I'm going to go ahead and put the mean because it's the same number both weeks. Okay, now on the homework problems, I know that different teachers are assigning different homework problems. So hopefully I'm looking at them and then assigning ones that we've covered in class. So if you find that you have any problems, please be sure to email your teacher and they can walk you through any questions that you might have. And thanks for being patient, especially with these mistakes, because it's really hard to do this kind of thing when you don't have kids double checking your work all the time. So I tell my kids all the time, I can't think and write at the same time. So we miss you, I miss you. No one's checking my work here, and I'm just talking to myself. So know that you're missed and know that we're thinking of you. Bye-bye.